Don't you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hail. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the...
G'day everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Anna and this is You Got Me in Stitches, coming in at you today with the Festival of Quilts 2022. So my friend and I, which is the wonderful Lynn, came with me, and it was held at the NEC, which is National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham, UK, and another friend drove me, my friend, and TE. Those two went off and spent a bit of time together whilst Lynn and I did all the fabric perusings and all the naughty things that you get up to, obviously. And we did get to see a lot of the quilts, not all of them. There were quite a few, and yeah, the venue was huge. Therefore, because the time that we had there, it was impossible to actually get around everything. Just while I was waiting for the traffic, there was a huge kite that just literally went over my head. A kite is in a bird, not kind of a plasticky fabric kite that humanoids fly in the sky. Oh my goodness. You need to take a quick picture. Alright, so let's get into the video and you can have a look around and see everything that Lynn and I got up to, and then after, at the end, I'll show you a couple of little purchases that I picked up. Where are we?
NEC.
And what are we going to be doing?
Festival of Quilts.
Yay! So we're going to have an awesome day.
We
Sing.
are. Cheers.
Yeah, lots of quilts, lots of fabric purchasing, lots of food. Yay! Okay, everybody, I have just literally bumped into the wonderful Kate, and Kate is from the last homely house east of the sea on YouTube and also on Instagram, and it's been an absolute pleasure.
Well, it's been lovely for me. We're here at the Festival of Quilts and I keep bumping into so many lovely, lovely people who enjoy what it is I do on the YouTubes and the Instagram. And so it's a joy, it's a pleasure to meet you. It really is.
And look, this is your creation as well.
No, I can't claim this one. This is sea salt, which is, they've just opened a branch in a town near me. What a disaster. I'm in there all the time. It's really great. So good luck with your channel. Yeah. And what you should do is subscribe and give her a thumbs up. You're very welcome.
I never thought in a million years. My goodness.
You're welcome. Enjoy what you do.
She just knows those things.
I don't see. Just hold it and twirl. Look. Oh my goodness, guys, this dress is absolutely stunning. I mean, wow.
He only bought a 15-metre bolt with him, so he sold out.
Too tiny for me, but they are gorgeous.
Right, let us see what I picked up. Lynn and I got a little bit different tickets this time instead of regular tickets, and the only ones that they had out of the bronze, gold, silver, which included things with that ticket. We had a silver ticket, and although it's a little bit more money, when you actually work out kind of costs of drinks and food and things like that, and then doing your best to find somewhere to sit and finding a bathroom and perhaps not lining up, it actually worked out a whole bunch better. And so we had a really large lunch with cutlery and crockery. We had about 4 or 5 drinks, hot and cold, as well as something sparkling, and yeah, bathrooms, and yeah, just kind of the access and the availability. And yeah, it's better than kind of fighting for tables and space. And sometimes when Tia and I have been to large events like this, I need somewhere to sit properly instead of on the floor, because most of you know with my inabilities of my body that is not always able, and therefore having this time was a great help. But it's something that, you know, it's good to consider, but it's not something that I can readily afford, so maybe that's a bit of a one-off. Okay, so let's get in. Part of the reason why I explain that, you also get a little goodie bag, and so we have a little bag there, and it had something inside, and all these fat quarters. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fat quarters there, and a couple have a bit of a Chrissy theme going on, whilst the others are just floral. There's some birds on there, and yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. The first fabric that I purchased was at Rise Style, or Stand if you prefer, and it is the Simplicity 100% cotton fabric with all the designs, I'm guessing maybe from the actual Simplicity printed patterns. I picked about 2.5 yards, and hopefully I can eke out a kind of 40s 50s style dress, and it is really soft and malleable, and yeah, I just think it's a fun fabric. Okay, this one has a card. It is from Green Hill Patchwork and Quilting. Picked me up 2 fabrics. It's teeny tiny, just under a yard, because this is actually what I picked up last. So these, what I'm showing you, are not in order, and I will insert photographs. This is a beautiful border print, really like that. And yeah, I first saw the clouds, and then when I kind of got a little bit closer, it had this mountains with a little castle or chateau. The other one has more of an autumnal feel to it there, you see, with the leaves, and then yeah, it just kind of reminds me of Canada. And yeah, you have the little bears, and then there's also, believe it or not, some hedgehogs, mushrooms, toadstools, whatever you like to call them. And again, really soft 100% cotton fabric. You know, I'm thinking of 2 little skirts, or possibly a sleeveless little top, and then emphasising the border along the bottom. Following on from that, we have white Gecko, and yeah, not entirely sure if I have heard of these guys before, and I picked me up It is a panel and it has a Chrissy theme to it. And again, I will insert photos so then you guys can see a little bit clearer, as opposed to me just kind of doing my best to hold it up and failing terribly. And yeah, just thinking of 4 cushions. I picked me up 5 fat quarters, as if you pick up 5 you get a little bit of a discount, and this is from just Patchwork and they are based in Australia. And yeah, I picked me up these and they are absolutely stunning. It just reminds me of home, and anything like this kind of always makes me a little bit homesick. Oh, I just love all the Aboriginal artwork. It's absolutely stunning. All the colours and everything, and the designs. Beautiful. So I'm thinking of maybe some little practical items to sew with these. These next 2 fabrics I picked up from Creative Craft Centre, so they gave me their little cards, even though they're kind of on paper, and they do a fabric drop apparently on Facebook as a little side thing, which is kind of linked up with their website. And no guesses as to why I purchased these fabrics. Both a yard in length. Look at these guys. They have all the wonderful sewing themed on there, and it kind of has a vintage vibe to it, especially with some of the vintage sewing machines there. Look at that. And this one is just sewing machines. So I am thinking again maybe a sleeveless shirt in both of these, something similar like that, because it has that kind of vintage vibe. Or I may decide to do something else. It depends when I get to these fabrics, when the inspiration kind of bites, and then it's like, yes, I am going to make that. Yeah, wonderful fabrics, and the ladies were so wonderful and really did not mind spending time talking and yeah, just kind of showcasing their fabrics. Really lovely when people are able to do that. Obviously not everybody has the time, because if they're really busy and there's like a whole bunch of customers, sometimes it's really tricky to be able to have that little bit of quality time with each customer. But yeah, really happy with these. Yeah, that was clever, wasn't it? Finally, I picked up 4 other things, and they are not fabric. Well, one technically is fabric, but not regular fabric. Kind of like that oil-based fabric. And yeah, the other 3 items are definitely not fabric. So this is needles to pins, and yeah, again there, beautiful stand, which you would have already seen from the footage. So first up is this little tin. My guesses for guessing why I got this one, and just cover the price there. So that's the reverse, and then we have crackers, and the design goes all the way around, the little frog, little budgie, cockatiel, and possibly a little blackbird there. Looking at the beak, obviously it's depicting, it's kind of greyishy black, as in, instead of black. It's not a pigeon. And this one was reduced, so that was really good. And that is the reverse there. And meow. I got me little kitty cat tin. And they're around the side as well. Play with a ball of yarn. There we go. And yeah, little mouse there. And again on the base as well. And picked me up kind of a little purse baggie here. So yeah, it's fabric inside, but on the outside, is it what you call oilcloth? It kind of has that oily feel, kind of that like white, clean kind of texture. And yeah, I really like that, and it's great for just putting the little things in, especially if you are going out and you just want to throw a few little sewing bits and pieces in, and then it's in a really good kind of small handy little baggie there. And yeah, I've got quite a chunky zipper going on there, which is super cool. Really like that. So these are the little things that I picked up this time. Let me know if you picked anything up, if you went. And yeah, I really enjoyed picking up these little tins, and she had a whole bunch of different things that she sold. And yeah, it was kind of like, oh, maybe later on I could treat myself to a little something else. There was tea towels and yeah, all sorts of things kind of more centered for the home. Hope you enjoyed seeing what Lynn and I got up to. It was a very long day, and yeah, I had 2 days in a row, which was really long. And that video of something else will be hopefully coming to you very soon. Somebody else and I had a day together, and yes, we got up to all sorts of fun things, and yeah, that will be for another video. Okay guys, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I always enjoy speaking to you in the comments, and let me know if you guys have been to the Festival of Quilts or anything similar. Okay guys, have a wonderful week, and thank you. Else will be hopefully coming to you very soon, because somebody else and I, oh for God's